went walking this morning, and of course as I was leaving the sun wasn't up yet, and then when I came home I spied my morning glory shrub blooming with several very fresh blooms right here at the entrance of my garden, and of course a lone watermelon out here at the corner. I'm sure the neighbors as they walk by enjoy seeing that. This little white picket fence flower area is looking so good. Another one that I'm really loving is the canna lily. The color of these blooms are not this hot as you see in the video. They're very soft and oh, they're just beautiful. The yellow lantana has definitely bulked up. I have another variety of watermelon in there. It's coming through the fence. The catharanthus is doing fine. Wow, the sweet potato vine has bulked up a lot. Salvia is doing good. And of course, I think this is Alabama sunset. Ah, love it. I'm gonna take lots of clippings of that. And my hibiscus starting to turn its leaf colors to the purple. I love the orange of the orange marmalade. That's why it never really bulks up a lot for me. One did, I'll show you it, but it's not blooming as well. Those zinnias are so pretty. All different colors and on it. This is the one that's bulked up a lot, but I don't see a lot of blooms. But I'll be digging those up, to take them inside over the winter. Oh look, another little around the society garlic. My sprinklers are on. Last night I found out that I had rosette disease on my other roses. So this whole look of this space is going to change. This has a very heavy cottage look on this side of the house. But it is going to change because this rose bush right here that has the pink and the white roses on it has the rosette disease for sure. So I'm going to have to cut it out, get rid of it, and it's going to open up this space. But then I'll probably have to remove this rose just to be on the safe side and hope and pray that somehow, some way it hasn't spread to this one. But I'll be looking very closely at all of these this year and keeping my eye on them. It just kind of makes me sad that they've gotten sick. Although, like I said, sometimes when you lose something in the garden, it is an opportunity for something new. And while I love the look of the flowers because they stay in bloom almost all year, and so I'm going to lose a big, colorful, structural part of my landscape. And so that's kind of, discouraging. But again, I can do new things. One, I can move some azaleas in there and have azaleas for a while until the soil gets better and I can put the roses back in. The other thing is I can move the roses further out. I just can't put them back in that spot. I can probably put roses along this strip right here to help bring the cottage feel back. There's a few things that I can do so it's not so devastating. But we'll be doing a lot of work in here this fall to help transform the way this looks. And anyway, it's sad, but it's part of having a garden. I am pretty sure that's St. John's wort, and it did have little colorful balls on it, but it doesn't have them anymore. My butterfly bush. Doesn't matter how much I deadhead it, boy, it just flushes back out really well. My goldenrod should start blooming soon. Purple porterweed has more and more blooms on it. Now this is bulking up wide, but it's not bulking up as tall as I thought it would get. And it probably is because I planted it so late in the season. That morning glory shrub doesn't have any blooms open yet, but look how tall it got. Still no blooms on this hibiscus. I actually took a picture of the leaves just to make sure that it is a hibiscus. I hate to have pulled up a weed tree and then replanted it. One of my echinaceas is finally starting to bloom. Everything looks so good this morning. Look at the butterfly bush. Isn't that so pretty? It has really filled in. Boy, they love being in the ground. They don't do so good in the containers. They do like being in the ground. My verbena is doing its best job to stay alive and blooming since these gomphrena took over. They self-seeded themselves. They're actually getting into my angelonia here. Oh, and I've got an orange marmalade and here, we don't need this. We don't need this stalk right here. Come here, you. You and you. There we go. And a weed. How nice. All right. I did my weed picking for the morning. All right, that should give the orange marmalade some more. Now, isn't that interesting? I have to go back and look at those other orange marmalades, but this one has really nice green leaves. And the other ones have like somewhat of a dark color leaf forming on them. I wonder if they don't like all that sun. Maybe they're more of a, in my climate, maybe I need to put them in more part sun. I don't know, but y'all, I don't know what happened to my butterfly bush. I don't know. I think it got too much water. We had a rainy season. I am going to, when all this dies back, I'm going to rip this out and I'm going to start over, and I'm going to get rid of this rose bush. It was like a gift that I got from and a Mother's Day gift. But it's never been a pretty rose. It has itty bitty little blooms, and they don't last very long or stay pretty very long. And it doesn't have a good form, so I need to take care of it. Oh wait, what is going on over here? This almost looks how my butterfly bush looks. What is going on? I wonder if we have some sort of bug doing this damage. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. So pretty. I haven't decided about this hibiscus. I don't think I like it where it's at. I like the blooms. The seed heads are kind of spiky, but I do like the blooms. But I don't think I'm going to leave it there. I will be pulling that up and transplanting it when the fall temperatures come. Haven't planted up the spot where my roses came from. Not yet. And I have not dealt with the paper wasp nest that's in there yet. That's a coleus. Love the deep purple color. My autumn joycetum heads are definitely changed. Those have not, but I think that might be a different variety. These definitely have. It just water. Look at my hibiscus. Okay, what is going on? What is going on? This has to be water. Has to be a water issue. Half of my stuff is just dying? This doesn't even seem right. Weird. Anyway, I wanted to come over here and show you this purple porterweed, how much taller and fuller it is. It's got some blooms on it. But I think I need to go and adjust my sprinklers way down because something is going on, and the last thing I need is to be sending a lot of water to an area that probably is oversaturated. And I probably need to now change, that the temperatures are dropping, I definitely need to change the drip irrigation time as well, drop it down. So maybe all the water's rolling down and settling here and killing these, but then these are fine. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But that's part of having a garden, is that you have to walk around and check it out, and sometimes you see things and you're like, what happened? And that just like happened pretty much overnight. I mean, strange. And you see I moved the sprinkler head out to here. It was right on the root ball. Anyway, let me go and do that before I forget. And that'll conclude this little short video. Hope that you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.